Yo, welcome back to part 3. This is gonna be the last part. So this video is gonna be a little shorter than the others just because I'm only gonna be teaching you the 808s, mixing a percussion, and then the volumes that you should set it to, you feel me? And then that's it. So it's gonna be a little quick tutorial, you know what I mean? But don't worry, that don't mean that you're not gonna leave here with your brains full of new mixing tips, you feel me? Now before I begin, just make sure to click that subscribe button and that like button if you like. And if you don't, leave a comment down below to let me know so I know how to grow, you feel me? And also, I've been wearing this hoodie this whole time, different days, and it's starting to stink. So please, you feel me? Appreciate the dedication, and let's get on. Word. Alright, so the next thing that we're gonna work on are the 808s. When it comes to the 808s, you know we all love them and we love to use them, right? But not enough of us know how to mix them. So I'm gonna play with the 808s unmixed, and then I'm gonna add in my preset and boom, bang, boom. You know, y'all know the deal. Word. I ain't even gotta say nothing. Alright, cool. So that's how it sounds. I know y'all like, yo, that 808 is kind of lame. Like, this is kind of whack. I know. I'm learning how to make, you know, softer, slower beats, and with that comes some generic stuff in there. You feel me? Word. But it still sounds tough. Alright, so basically I'm gonna open up my preset, boom, 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 Skxppy 808 mix. What I have in here is a couple things, right? Alright, so I have ozone imager in here, right? But this plugin, I'm pretty sure that everybody has. Where you at? Oh, alright. This plugin, I'm not sure everybody has because you gotta spend some money on it, and we're not really trying to spend bread on this, right? I'm gonna just switch it out for a default, and it's actually gonna work exactly the same. And the default is called Fruity Stereo Enhancer. We're gonna start off with the EQ. And the EQ, right? The first thing that we're gonna do, everybody knows this. We take out the highs of the 808s. And then we go down here and we take out some of the sub bass, because sub bass is cool and all, but it kind of muddies up your deep sounds, you know? This is how it's gonna sound with the first you know, edit to it. Alright, so not much of a difference. I'm pretty sure whoever made this already did that. Gracias, my friend. Now, what we're gonna do is the same thing, but instead of taking away all the highs, I'm just gonna take out the very high highs. Alright, it's just to reinforce the fact that I don't want y'all in there, so don't be trying to creep up, you feel me? That's all that is. Next, what I did was I took the 3 or the 4, whichever one you want to take to do this. You go to 300, and I noticed when I boost the 300, it really adds like a warmth to my, you know? So yeah, the 3 adds the warmth, and then the 2 I put up on the 127 because that's where that's where I feel like the sound of the 808 is. Like, that's where it resonates. And like the 115 to 135, like that little section right there, that's where, you know, it really gets its character. So yeah. Alright, cool. This is the part that's gonna make your 808s hit harder, right? So again, we go back to stereo imager. I don't know if y'all ever seen this before. You see how it has the plus sign and where am I pointing? You see how it has the plus sign and the negative sign? What you're gonna want to do is click it, well, click and hold and push up, boom. Then it's gonna say merge or whatever. That means that your sound is completely condensed and merged to itself, and it's gonna sound like this. So imagine it's like this. This is your sound, right? You can either widen it or you can make it tighter. If you make it tighter, the sound's gonna pierce through harder. If you make it wider, the sounds are going to engulf, which means it's just gonna like spread. You feel me? Now what I do is I click pre instead of post, and then I just up the volume just a tad. What I do after that is right here, I click right. I don't know what it does, but yeah. And then the last thing thing to make it hit harder is the blood overdrive. Like I said, I don't know how to explain it, I just know how to use it. And yeah, this is how it's gonna sound. So yeah, that's how I mix my 808s. Now another thing that I forgot to mention with the 808s is you can also, you know, go to the actual sound. You can click it. You could click mono if you wanted to make it hit harder, and then you can also do that. I'm not gonna do that because then it's just gonna mess up my thing, because when you take the attack down and the decay and the sustain, it's going to play the notes as is. You see how like I have this little gap? If the sound is longer than the note length, it's not gonna play the full sound. It's only gonna play the note length worth of sound. Boom, word. So yeah, that's what's gonna make it hit harder. Also, you can use compression on your 808s. I don't do it too often, but I do it when like I want a subtle 808 to hit a little harder. So this is how you do it. You basically just gonna play it. You're gonna find a middle ground, and then that's what I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna explain a little bit more. Alright, cool. So I took the threshold, which is this knob, and I found the middle ground at like a negative 19.5 dB. Then I'm going to take the ratio, and my ratio is probably going to be high, so anywhere from like 3.0 to 10.0 or 20.0, whatever the max is. Then I'm gonna just scroll through there and see what gives me the most consistency in my 808. That's actually cool. Alright, cool. So that's gonna give me the most consistency in my 808. My bad, I kind of forgot to explain what the ratio does. So the threshold shows, imagine the threshold as like a door, how wide a door is. And when you put it to a certain number, that's gonna allow a certain amount of sound to get through. The ratio is saying, okay, cool, that's the amount of sound that's gonna come through, but this is the amount of sound that's going to be affected by. You feel me? And then the knee is just saying like, okay, cool, whatever's gonna be affected by, is it gonna elevate or decrease? And I upped the gain a little bit to match where it was in the beginning. And then you got yourself a real like sturdy 808. Why are you here, bro? Get out of here. So yeah, now y'all know how to fill up your rooms with the 808s. Alright, so next is the percussions. I bet. So with the percussions, I have two percussions in here. I'm gonna show y'all just how to, like, you know, make them blend in with the beat. Nothing too crazy. So the first percussions are gonna be this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just play the beat, and I'm going to, hold on. Nope. Sorry, my dog tried to get in the room. That's how it's gonna sound, and I'm gonna mix it up. Alright, cool. So I just finished mixing the percussion. Basically what I wanted to do is just like tuck it in the beat. So I took out some of the highs to make it less harsh. And then I took out some of the lows because the really low lows were like really subtle, and it just didn't make no sense for them to be there because then they're gonna interfere with the 808s and the kicks. Yeah, I know I talk fast. Next, I threw in a reverb and I left it default because it sounded good that way. And yeah, the next percussion is gonna be this. So yeah, that's gonna be the next percussion. So, and that's all the sounds. Cool. I think what I'm gonna do is the same exact thing. So honestly, I'm just gonna save myself some time, and I'm gonna put it in the same mixer channel, and then let's see. And then yeah, it blends in because I low-key didn't even really notice it. So that's how I mix my percussions. I basically just try to tuck them in the beat. I don't really do too much with them unless, like, you know, I want a certain vibe from it. But yeah, that's that. Alright, cool. So just finished editing the video. I don't know why, but lately I've been making my outros like you know. But I hope y'all learned something from this video, feel me? Something y'all can take home, use yourself, and apply it to y'all music on, you know. And remember to like if you like, and if you don't, leave a comment down below to let me know how to grow. And hit the subscribe button, bro. Oh, also let me know if you watch all 3 parts, cause that's gonna mean the world to me.
Yeah. I hope you don't hate me after I go. You were the one who made me. I hope you don't replace me after I go, cause you're the one who changed me. I hope you don't hate me after I go, cause you're the one who made me. I hope you don't replace